Welcome to Protect Nature, where we will explore the terrible damage that nature can cause. Devastating storms, raging flash floods, terrifying earthquakes and tsunamis are living proof of the destructive power of nature, leaving serious consequences for human life. In the next 10 minutes, let's experience the haunting images that Protect Nature brings, scenes that will make us stop and reflect on our role and responsibility towards nature. We are living in a world where every action we take can impact the environment around us. Have we truly respected and protected the natural world in which we live? Let's start this journey of discovery together and find the answers to these important questions. Are you ready? The fire tornado went crazy, turning the entire vacant lot into a blazing firestorm. Oh my God, the car is being swept away by the flood. The flood carried mud and dirt rolling down from the mountains to the lower areas. The huge landslide occurred unexpectedly, leaving behind serious damage and a scene of devastation. The terrible storm devastated houses under construction, leaving behind scenes of serious damage. Oh my God, the icebergs were rushing towards the shore, creating a terrifying and breathtaking scene. Huge blocks of earth and rock fell at breakneck speed, sweeping away trees and everything in their path. A tornado formed over a large river and came ashore, destroying everything. The storm, with its terrible winds, was blowing everything away. The heavy rain and floods that lasted for many days caused the iron structure to sink and collapse terribly. Floodwater rose and submerged the bridge, causing traffic inconvenience. Oh God, they are in danger. Huge rocks are falling down. Rising floodwaters cause serious landslides. The giant iceberg broke off and fell into the ocean. The terrible wind blew the roof off the house. Huge chunks of earth cracked and fell down the cliff. The house was eroded by the prolonged rain. It was scary. The tree is being swept away by the flood. Strong winds blew everything away, endangering traffic. The storm came with terrible force, covering the entire scene in a white curtain of rain. Oh my God! A landslide suddenly happened right on the mountain road. So dangerous. The fire blazed high. The forest suddenly became a sea of fire. Heavy rain with terrible wind. The terrible landslide sent rocks and trees tumbling down, endangering nearby homes. The rising floodwaters are terrifying, causing inundation and damage to people. The rain and storm were as thick as a white curtain, threatening to cause serious flooding. Oh my God, the flood was so bad. whole town was submerged in floodwater. The floodwater rose high and flowed rapidly, turning the whole area into a vast sea of water. The road surface is covered with large stones, posing a risk of flooding. The scene of devastation after the storm had passed, everything in ruins looked terrifying. The flood brought a huge amount of mud and soil. The floodwaters rose rapidly, causing severe damage and paralyzing traffic. Heavy rain with strong winds Heavy rain, accompanied by strong winds, signaled that a super typhoon was about to hit the city. Prolonged rain and storms submerged the streets in water, leaving belongings floating in the raging floodwaters. Oh my God, the landslide was terrible. The flood brought mud and garbage, causing serious flooding on the road. The flood was terrible. Everything was submerged in the flood. A series of cars were swept away by floodwaters in the dark night. The violent tornado blew everything up into the sky, creating a chaotic and terrifying scene. The whole long road was submerged in floodwater. It was scary. Dangerous for mountain homes. The landslide suddenly caused great danger to workers at the site. Waves rushing into town threatened serious flooding. Oh my God, the flood was terrible. Hours of hail caused flooding in the streets. Floodwater flooded houses and streets. The volcano erupted violently, accompanied by lightning, creating a majestic and overwhelming natural scene. Traffic is difficult to move in the flood. The terrible wind blew everything away. Floodwaters poured down from the mountains, causing widespread flooding. The road was severely eroded by the storm. Thank you for joining Protect Nature on this journey to discover the devastating power of natural disasters and the profound impacts they leave behind. We have witnessed the devastating consequences of typhoons, tsunamis, and landslides, and learned valuable lessons about human resilience in the face of storms. Your support is the driving force that motivates us to continue our mission of protecting the environment towards a sustainable future. Together, we will build a planet that is not only healthy, but also full of life, where people and nature can blend and develop sustainably. Let's join hands to create a more beautiful world for future generations.